Okay. We are live. It is Friday. It is Planet Zoo Day. Let's get all loaded in. And pick up where we left off last week, which was working on our gatehouse for our deliveries of animals and such, which took a lot longer than I expected it to, but you know, shit happens. Alright. So when we last left off, we were needing to finish up our building here. I need some kind of mat or something here, a little tiny walkway piece of some description. Not sure what I want to grab yet. I mean, I probably could just grab a piece of concrete here. If we can find a piece that's gonna work. Oh, I had it briefly. Nope. 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 Come on, hand. There. So let's see here if we can get that about there. Now if we really wanted to, we could like bring it this way. But that might stick out that way a little too far. That's not far enough. Okay. Alright, let's undo that. I mean, if we bring it over to here, it's gonna be under that section. Does it matter? I don't know. Could do maybe like, we could have it like right up to there and maybe that would, it seems like a little much. Right there. It really feels like it should be maybe there at the most. Alright. You're gonna come over here, because we need to double you up, my friend. Okay. Alright, now we have to figure out how we're gonna do this. So, I want to go delivery entrance or staff entrance. probably... That's not gonna fit, though. So if we want that, we're probably gonna have to grab a editable. Not eat, but, you know, typey. I don't remember this sign. What is this? East Asia. I mean... Can't really change the frame color though. Like, it kind of fits, but that is too big. That's not gonna work. That is way too small. That feels small. A little themed, I think. I mean, we could just go with this generic metal. I don't know about that. What is this? New World. It's a little small. That's too big. That's too big. Yeah, too themed. And them's are our choices, so... Well, shit. Yeah, and the other one's just not... gonna do it, so... Okay, so if we were to go with that, I don't even know what this looks like. D L I V E deliver. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. For some reason, I wasn't expecting it to do that. Okay. Hey, can we get some more editable signs here? Planet Zoo. Because Your girl's struggling here. Delivery entrance. That's one of those words for me that never looks spelled right. Deliverias. I mean, I think that's right. It don't look it, probably because it's all in caps. And now to try to find a font that I don't completely hate. I mean, I like it, but it's not, like, professional. That just looks weird. I guess that's good enough. Nature. Okay, we need some things and stuffs. Alright. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, we got for some ivy. Okay, that ivy's a little too long. It's not too bad. Now here's the question. Will this look stupid if I attempt to like frame it out this way? Not too bad. Alright, I need flowers. I don't know if this is gonna work searching that, but I guess we'll see. Let's see here. I mean, we could go with some sunflowers. there, but that's not gonna do what I'm looking for. There's not that many like viney flowers here. Now, that's not bad. Kind of lead into there like that. It's not. I don't think, no, we can't change the color on this though. We are stuck with what it is. Okay, if we could get one more something. I don't know what though. That's too big. Oh god, no. That's way too big. Oh, I mean, that's not terrible. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I mean, yeah, we've got some dirt hanging over. Which one is this? What did I click? That. If we go with the round one, not quite. What I was thinking, although that's not bad. You don't have so much of the dirt showing. I mean, you've got a little bit there. But if you grab like the small one, the bunched, like that could work out. So if we just kind of take you around that edge there. And not be able to grab the thing that I want to grab again. 'Cause that's how that goes. Oh goodness. Okay. I have this guy. We are overlapping that a bit. I didn't really see that be an issue up there. Why weren't you an issue up here? No. Hang on. Undo that. Was it a small one? Maybe it was a round one. It might have been a round one, and I was just thinking it was a square one. Or the ivy just hit it better. Also entirely possible. There, that's not bad. Okay, so we've got that there. Alright, we needed... Whoa, easy there. We needed lights on this building. 'Cause that we didn't get to yet. That's just the light bulb color. Classic. Wall lamp. Don't know why it keeps wanting to throw me around here. But it certainly seems to. That's like a very short light, isn't it? It does feel very big. Like very big. We have this little gap here on the end. That might not be so bad. Pop that into there, perhaps. Did I have that one? Yeah, okay. Sitting up just a little bit. Okay. Now, right. I need to move you up just a little bit. You go hang out there. And you... Okay. duplicate you. Do 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 do. Probably put this in before we go too much further. Might be a little excessively long. But it's the width of the sidewalk, so it's probably where we should be. Let's see if we can get away with sliding that into there. Okay, that's good there. How about we put you here? It's a little bit of a distance from the other one, I guess. But this might be a section that people don't generally traverse that much. Okay, so we've got those in place. Okay, we need to figure out what we're doing for a gate here. So let's come into construction. Oh, my coaster stuck to my cup. Alright, so let's see what we have for fencing to begin with. So there's like the classic like old-timey zoo fencing, right? Feels a little extra. Let's see. Let's get it in our brown color. I mean, yeah, that's a little it's awfully fancy, I'll put it that way. also really didn't feel like making anything. Shocker. Oh, hey. That might work. Okay. So both sides are touching. Excuse me. So we could put that guy there. Yes. You can sit there. It's kind of fun because this brown color looks kind of rusty. Why not go with the pink? I don't know. I just feel like brown fits here better. Alright, and then we need to put in some cameras here. Do we want that on this side or do we want it on this side? I'm almost thinking this side would probably be better. That kind of lined up with the gate. Really wish we could color change these. But alas, we cannot. That one's in a slightly different position. Okay, good enough. Okay. It's not looking too bad. Alright, we might be able to get rid of the Jeeps now. Maybe. Or at least get rid of one of them. Alright, you I think we can move inside now. Oh. Like, that's not what I wanted at all. Alright, I'm just gonna put you over there for the time being. Alright, do we need a statue sitting up here? Do we want a statue sitting up here? I don't know what statue we would really use, though. Like, this thing's, like, scary. Or it seems scary. Aren't elephants supposed to be like a sign of welcome or something? That's a little big though. There's only one actual flamingo statue. And our sign wouldn't look right sitting up there. Like, he's kind of small to be sitting up there, right? So, I don't know that we really need something up here. Probably don't. It's probably fine. Okay, so we've got that pretty much filled in there. Okay. First I was thinking, oh, you know, maybe we'll do some like flowered rock-lined edges of the roads, but you know what? I think it'd be better to have it a little bit rougher. Because, I mean, if you're having animals delivered and shit, those trucks are big. Any landscaping you do is going to get fucked. We'll do a little bit. But I don't think we'll have any, like, real large trees or anything. I was going to bring our tree pathway down to here, but, I think that's going to be just special for the pull in there. We probably could bring this whole thing over though. Okay, so make that, like, we could probably put one here, and that shouldn't interfere with, oh, I think I forgot to grab the light that came with it. There. Oh well. Don't necessarily need the light. Okay. So we've kind of got that going. Alright, now, sorry, it's something stuck under my fingernail and it was driving me crazy. So, excuse me. Our staff building's back here. Alright, and this guy's probably gonna be the next one. Don't know if we should mirror this or sort of mirror it. Wow, your senior rating's at 100%. Alright, let's come into construction. So we're using the Australian wood. That we got going here. Kind of sad that the trade office doesn't have a window on it. Cheap viewers on star star star. Well, oh my goodness. How about no? First time chatter. It's sad that your first time chat is gonna be a ban.
Beat me to it.
Huh?
Beat me to it.
Can you report it? It wasn't showing anybody in here, so I didn't think you were here. So now we have to figure out... Oh, that's not what I wanted. So if we raise that up just a little. Okay. And then we still have to figure out what we want to do for the roof on here. Oh, you know what? Let's... I did that backwards. Well, I did that wrong. I forgot. Yeah, I don't want this to be too clock towery. So I have to figure out what kind of roof we want on this fucker here. Okay. So like we could go with the roof cap that we did here, or we could go with... Did you figure it out, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I think that's our brown color. Alright, we need our trim. This might not be the right trim. Nope, not the right one. There we go with that. Okay, I don't know what the heck is under my fingernail, but it is terribly, terribly distracting. And driving me crazy. I'm probably gonna have to cut these nails.
What's that?
Oh, there's something under my fingernail. It's driving me nuts. Okay, so there's that. Now we need to... Let's see. Is it under here? Or... Like, these are cool. Because they're like corner pieces. Or am I looking at it wrong? No, I'm looking at that wrong. Oh no, I'm not. And it's like, bam, I got both sides of the building at once. Doesn't solve our top piece dilemma, though. So I mean that is a slight dilemma. Oh, what if I do that? Okay, so that is that's not bad there. Although I don't know what we're gonna do here. So that's a 4, that's a 2, that's a 1. What does 2 look like? What if I put you on 15? Okay, you're a little off, so it's that, or we go with 1 is gonna be if we're gonna go with 1, 2 would probably be a little less problematic. Okay. So now you're like right on the edge there. I think that's about where you're supposed to be. Maybe. Let me pop you there. And see about bringing you on over here. That's about where that should be. So how about we grab all of these guys? Oh my god, something actually duplicated right. Yay. Okay. So let's go with a window. We need some kind of window here. So what did we do for window? We used that window. Where did that window go? Is it this window? I don't know, it doesn't quite... It might be that window. Yeah. Okay, so now you two. I can fuss with a little bit. And I do want to duplicate you. On over to there. Alright, now. Did I blueprint? Did I blueprint the large one? We've used this, we made this in another park, but if it will work here. That's the one that we were using from Park Oceana. Alright, let me see. Can we... What can we do with this guy here? Alright, and this color... I mean, yeah, that can kind of work. It's not so bad. Alright. Facilities. This is our trade center. Okay, so we need to figure out... Do we want the sign brown or the symbol? I think the sign background brown might be the better way to go here. Otherwise it starts to get a little too much pink. Like, that's not so bad. Let me turn the flashlight off so I don't have quite so much glare there. Like, that's not bad. Alright, now we need some lighting. So we were using this guy, but we flipped him upside down. Do we just want the one by the door? Do we want to go two? Like, I think if we do one at the very tippy top, that might not be enough. Okay. Now, the scenery rating on this thing is already like through the roof. So I don't know that we really need to like go too hard here. But maybe we do just a little bit of some hedges. Let me get rid of that one. I'm probably gonna put it back in a second. I just want to see something there. Yeah, that gives us enough door clearance there. Just trying to pick pieces that'll work a little bit easier. You know what I mean? Instead of driving myself crazy trying to line everything up on both sides like that. That metal trim cap, I know it says it's for a roof, but you know what? Yeah. But you can see all the bolts in it and shit. And it's not the same as the wood trim. But this is also the staff area, where it probably wouldn't be as good as the guest area necessarily. What's the matter, pupper?
You'll have to be outside. That's all the outside time in the world.
Zuzu was pacing around a minute ago. He got up on the bed, then he got down off the bed. I think your brother's just trying to find a body to curl up with. No matter what way I'm placing that one. That one just doesn't want to settle in there. Okay. Well, you were already at 100% before we even started. Okay. So there's that guy. It still feels a little barren back here. Like, I'd like some treeage, but I don't want to go too crazy with it. Because you know, big delivery trucks and stuff would be problematic. Let's see if I can find a taller. What is this? I think it's excuse me, I think it's a date palm. It is, but Alright, this is a staff path. And that shouldn't affect that too much. Now the question is, do we want that to be this, or do we want it to be flowers? And that is a question I just don't... That's gonna have to be pretty big. If we do that. Let's see. We could sink you in. So, say we go like that. I mean, it kind of surrounds it. Easy with the licking, Momo. I mean, it's not terrible. It adds a little something to it. Alright, Momo will not be denied this time.
Really, buddy? Alright.
He's like, I've got to pay. Do I have to get him?
No, I got him. He's gonna want to be outside for a minute anyhow. That's what he's been today. I think it's just nice enough and just
Well,
not
it's
hot enough for him to chill.
84,
Come here, buddy.
so it's not like it was the other night.
Yeah, no, I get that.
The troll monster got me, oh no. Alright. That's not too bad. I mean, it's a little sparse, but it is back of the house. And I remembered what I wanted to do. Alright, so you're nice and tucked in. Everybody else isn't, but that's okay because this isn't touching anywhere where a guest is going to touch. So we're alright so far. But that's nice and tucked in. Alright, we do have power back here, right? Yes, everything is good and wonderful. Alright. What time is it? Alright, we've got some time here. We actually have gotten a little bit done here. Alright, okay. We don't have a whole lot of lighting back here yet. Alright, so we've got a staff path cutting through here. This is our quarantine. So we would have, in theory, a way for animals coming in to be offloaded into there. So let's start with cutting some grass back here. Everything all cleaned up. I know our perimeter wall just kind of stops there. We will deal with that eventually. sure that we are good and cleaned up in here, and we seem to be. Okay. Well, I mean, there's not going to be deliveries coming in all the time. And I would think that staff would be able to hear the deliveries coming. Not necessarily the same as, like, pedestrians out here. So I don't think I need a little crosswalky doodle there. Okay. Alright. Your scenery rating, however, is at an abysmal 10. So that's a thing. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the icon color because we're not going to see it. What all is in this group? Just the one? I suppose it would seem. Okay. Let's go ahead and start to... Wow, those are some impressive ass mountains in the background. Wow. Okay. Let's go to our walls and things. Alrighty. So, I'm gonna be on the inside line here. Is it weird that I'm going pink doors? I don't... It's a fucking kids zoo, like, and it's the staff area. Does it matter? I mean, it probably really doesn't. That's a staff area. So how big do we want the quarantine area to go? Because yes, that's the main quarantine building, but I kind of feel like there would at least be some outside time cage action happening here. So, question is... that would really be like one... Did we bring that over too close? Like here I'm all worried about, oh, we've used so much space back here. Here's the question. How do we want to do it that way? Or do we want to be oh, actually. Spaces where we don't have doors. Should probably do that. Now, do we want this to be like a 2-level facility? Or do we want it to be like half level? Maybe we go half level because I still have to put a roof on this thing, so do we want this to be like a flat roof on this side? Nope. So, excuse me, I'm trying to think through this. That's why I paused there. Apologies. So then this needs to go there. And we have to double that up there. Because we do. Okay. So, now we're going to need concrete. Yeah, concrete. Really? Alright. I will fix this in just a minute. Okay. Grab all of these because it's gonna be silly about it. First of all, like that white. Okay. So I'm okay with the white running the length because we'll probably be putting like hedging around this anyway. Oh. What the fuck happened? That was not there a second ago. Oh. Why? For Christ's sake. Alright, are we happy now? Are we good? Maybe. You okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So now we have to figure out what we're gonna do for doors in and out of these. If we have to end up taking this piece out and constructing our own, which I might. As much as it pains me, I just might. That's a little wide. Like, we would have to frame something out. That would, in fact, I don't, like, these mesh panels are okay, but they drive me crazy. Because sometimes they're so hard to see. That I have trouble seeing if they're in the right position. Well, you know. That almost fits. Perfectly. So, if we were to meow. Cal says hello in the only way that Cal knows how to say hello. So that's that one. What does this one look like, I wonder? Meow. we were to go like that. So if we were to do that, and we were to duplicate you over, I mean, it could work. It could. Okay, so if I come back into here and I take out that, oh, we didn't put in a, that's actually not too bad. We don't have a door, like a door handle thingy here, so that we do need to see about here. We look in decorations and see what our options are. Not quite. Ah. I mean, it's just so damn fancy. We can change the color of it. Is that too high? Too low? I don't really have my employee with me that I can maneuver around real well. Let me see if I can put myself in explore mode. Explore mode, that feels about the right height there. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's come back in and we'll take out those other panels. And I would have just used a pre-made door, however, the pre-made doors that would have looked about right were not double-sided. And then I would have had to make it a double-sided door. So if I'm gonna go to the trouble of building something anyway, we might as well. Sorry, it gets a little tight quarters in here. Especially with all the walls up. Alright, that's pretty good there. Okay. So there's those guys. They're in place. Alright. Now we need to figure out our window coverings. Do we want, it should be like, do we want like glass on this side? Or do we want it mesh? I mean, would imagine if the weather's bad enough, they would bring them inside the building, but you know, they are wild animals. So that's an interesting thought. Huh. We could leave it showing on the outside as like a stylistic choice. Is it flickering? I don't think it is. I think what I'm seeing is just sun. So it's kind of like framing the building out. Kinda, sorta. You're a slight problem, though. Okay. Well, how would I... I would have to adjust that like that, I guess. Alright, now that should, in theory, pop right on into there. So I'll get a better idea if it's flickering on this side in the sun. It doesn't seem to be. I think we seem okay. we need to bring over to here. Motorcycle going by. You know what? That can stay there because it kind of looks like wall reinforcement on the outside. I'm okay with that. Like, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, now, how many more of those do we need? Just the... okay. Let me get down on into here. So we can try to figure out placement on that. Like, I know it's a little off, but I don't have a whole lot of choice there with that one. Okay. Alright, so far so goodish. So far so good-ish. Okay. Now. Oh, click crack. Alright. Let's see. We need some technically a vent, but can also be a drain. Okay. Because they have to, like, be able to hose down the pens and stuff to clean them. And the things that they're hosing out of there gotta go somewhere. Okay. So we've got that. Now, I would like... what would I like? I'd like to come into Habitat. That is very large water. What's the small water look like? Small water is probably better. And then for food, why is it being weird? Because it's too close to the wall. Really? Or it's too close to the other one. Okay. Sure. Alright, and then let's see, we need some bedding. What's the large look like? Maybe 2 mediums. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. And let's see here. I don't know what we would really have in here for like enrichment toys. It would depend on what's in here, really. Like, that's kind of a difficult thing to do. That's huge. Okay. No. Like, even the small ball's kind of big. Yeah, you know, good enough. Yeah, okay. Alright. This thing crossed over into here. Really? You're not gonna let me grab it. You're being so weird. Undo. What the fuck did I just do? I think I destroyed a wall. Okay, it's just gonna be stubborn about it. It's just gonna be a thing, I suppose. Alrighty, and what do we want to put over here? That bobbin is huge. Alright, we got 2 more pens to go. And it's still gonna be silly about it. And water. Okay, and then we've got some bedding. And a couple of enrichment thingies. Not like it matters because there's not gonna be like no animals are actually gonna be in here. So it doesn't really matter. Okay. Last one, small water bowl. Oh. Okay, that could go there. Some more of our bedding here. And let's see here. I need something that's like not too big. Alright, how about we go a cardboard box. And a chew toy. Okay. That's pretty good there. This guy we can go ahead and get rid of. 'Cause we're all done with that. Alright, now we need to come into here. And we'll have our informational. What the heck? Battle.net launcher. Why did you suddenly pop up on my screen? I didn't ask you to pop up. You were minimized. That was rude. I guess it was lonely. Like, what the heck? No, I need you to behave here for a minute. They're probably, oh, they're close to the same heights. Close, not exactly. Okay, that's probably good enough there. So, what kind of hosing prop do we want? Do we want the pillar? Excuse me. Excuse me again. Or would it be more like this guy? Probably this guy, right? Like one on either side. Like it would kind of fit between the two. Let's see here. Do the frame color in brown. Let's see, the metal color. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that should be good enough, I would think. And we'll take you across the pathway here. Okay. So there's that. All And you. Do one there. Yeah, that's probably good there. Alright, so this guy. Handle's gonna be brown. Alright, and rake doesn't really hang though. Like it would have to go sideways, I think, on 2 brackets. I can see them using the pitchfork in here, totally. Wasn't there a broom too? Oh, I could have swore there was a broom. Oh, it's right next to me. Yeah, okay. So, that guy. Alright, that's fine there. And our broom, that's a heck of a broom design there. Okay, I think we might change the colors on that. You know what, the broom I think we'll put like over here. So it's kind of, sort of out of the way. And which detail color is this? Oh, yeah. I don't know what the hell that was. There's a car that sounds like a dirt bike that goes by a lot. So I'm not sure what that was. Okay, so can I maybe kinda sorta attempt to rotate you friends? No! Oh, shit. Okay. It helps if I grab the right circle. Just a bit. Apparently. I mean, if you want your stuff hanging upside down, that's a you decision. That's between you and gravity, is what that's gonna come down to. Alright. Now, I am going to come back into decals, though. Because I do want some more drains here. Starters, there'd definitely be one, like, right in the middle here. Or, you know, we'll go off. Maybe we'll go off to the side there. Yeah, that's better. Like any water dripping is gonna drippy drip into there. Right, so grab these three. Well, we're gonna hose off the equipment, tools and such, more than likely. So they've got some place to drip dry. Like I'd kind of like a drain in the middle, but then again, you know, carts and wheels and animal feet and all that, probably better not to. Okay, now we do need to put a door in here. Our animal access door that we made won't quite work for that. Because it's a solid wall on the other side, so you would see that. So we have to figure out what we want to do. And down here with that. I mean, that's a possibility. Would it be more... like, I don't know. Those feel like see-through glass, though. They don't, like, they're probably not, right? But, like, that one's definitely glass. I'm also thinking, you know, animals coming in and out. Like, we don't want anything super fancy. That we can't really change the color on. So, I guess this. Okay. And the light on the door just kind of reminded me that we don't have any lights in here at all. Ugh, sticky residue on my keyboard tray. I need to get some Goo Gone. Okay, so lights. How would we light this in here? Like maybe this guy like over the door? Up there. And then but would you be better off over the door or over the paperwork? Kind of looks like an occupied light over the doorway. Kind of, sort of. Oof. Blue? There we go. Alright, you can go there. Alright, and you can go there. Alright, that's not too bad. Okay. Okay. Roof for this section. Alright, let's come back into our roofy roofs here. Okay, is this the meterage I grabbed? Kind of looks like it. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to full on outline this building. Think about it. I will think about it. Don't know if I'm gonna yet. Okay. There should be a flat version of this, yes? Oh, wow. You are not lighting up. Wow. Who's gonna be the pain in the ass? You, probably. You know what? Should we? We probably shouldn't. Anytime I start a question of should we, the answer's probably no. No, we shouldn't. Let's see here. I mean, that adds some sunlight. It's not so bad. This flickering is driving me crazy, though. Is it flickering on anybody else? Seems to be okay. What about over here? Okay, we're okay. Okay. It's not so bad. It does let in some light. Okay, so over here, how do we want to do this? Is this gonna be... Like, we could have this side of the building slanting this way. Maybe. That's going to involve some things. Okay. All right. Bring you up. Okay, so that's 1, 2. What are you doing? Seriously? Stop it. Just stop it. Alright. That means I am going to need... Really? I'll be back to deal with you in a minute. Is this like stuff not sitting as high as it should be? Is that what our problem is? Or are you just being weird? I think you're just being weird. nothing else is now being dumb as far as I can tell. I do find it odd that we can see the in-betweens. We might have to trim out this guy. I really didn't want to, but where's the... There it is. Alright. Are we still the right colors? We are. Alright. Let's come back up into flat. I may have fucked up that piece of roof. So do I continue the clear glass over here? We don't really need to. There we go. That's better. Okay. We need to put our Eevee friend on. So I think we need the 2. Is it 2 or is it 1? Like, I know we did 1, but sometimes when you go 1, it looks... Shit. I don't know what I just did. Damn it! Stop it. Okay. I may have to add something to the corners of this thing. So on the back here, let's come back into doors. Can we change the color? That pink's an awful lot. Alright, so if we go with the brown. It kind of feels like that would be more for maybe in a fence, but like line it up on that center section that's looking weird, and so if we do that, yeah, I know, and it was weird because I didn't think you were here.
Yeah, I'm actually specifically typing that out to test it. But
It's
far,
so
it
bizarre.
It hasn't shown me it's registering.
Alright. So, I think we might cover that with some, I don't know, we might leave that as white just so it's visible. It's a little weird though. If we do the door pink, then I can trim it in brown. And that'll probably look a little bit better. But yeah, as much as I didn't want to, I'm probably gonna have to trim that building out in brown. But I think we're gonna have to stop here for today. We're not quite done the quarantine building yet. We made some decent progress on it though. We just have to get down to like adding some windows, adding the trim, adding our sign, finishing off the animal access point, putting in a small little driveway here, just like a concrete pad leading from here to here, and some lights, and probably some hedges on this side of the door here, and like wrap it around this way to the front. I'm not gonna put anything on this side because our path is right up on the building, but you know, we'll do something out here and then around the front, you know, just to keep people from getting too close. It would be staff back here anyway, and they should know better. But we did fairly well here on this side. We got our animal trade center walled up and lighted and fixed and all that, and we finished off our entrance gate for deliveries, and we got some flowers on the trellises and some ivy. We got our lights here. We got our gate in place on either side, and we added a few more lamp posts down here. So all in all, it's not looking too bad so far back here. It's slow going for me. I'm a slow builder because I have to find what I'm looking for. I don't know where everything is off the top of my head, and then I'll see one obscure piece and it takes me over to try to find it because I don't remember what it's called. But I think we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Am I going to ham on a staff area? Maybe, I don't know. But if it makes you happy, then it makes you happy. So, whatever at that point. So we will be trucking right along here. Next week we'll be back working on this section again. Sorry I do build slow, but I build slow. That's how it goes. All of the builds are archived over on the YouTube channel. It's going to be on the Tappy Feet Children's Zoo playlist, I believe. We've got a specific playlist for this zoo. So, yeah. Tomorrow, we'll be back with some art. We'll be working on what we were supposed to do last Saturday, and I do apologize again for the last half of the stream week for me. Last weekend, I was sick as sick could be. There's some kind of stomach virus going around our area. I'm still not completely recovered from it. Still having some issues, but much more functionable than I was, because that was pretty bad. I haven't been quite that sick in quite a while, so that one threw me, and I'm pretty useless for a few days. I'm only starting to get back into some sense of normalcy here, but even that is a little slow going. So it's alright, we're gonna take it slow and do what we need to do, but I think I might actually be getting hungry, so we're gonna go and make dinner. You guys have a good evening. Enjoy the start of your weekends. I know a lot of people are heading back to school. Nah. I mean, if you like school, yay, but I was always one of those, oh god, not again, kind of people. So, school was not a fun time for me, but I will see everybody tomorrow for art. We're going to be busting out the acrylic paint pens, and I know I said I was probably going to be sort of like a mandala, but it's not. I changed my mind. I saw some, I was going through my mandala stencils, and they were really small, and I was like, oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass to try to pull what I want out of it. And while I was looking at those, I saw my my underwater stencils, and I was like, hey, we could do an underwater themed thingy here, kind of a nod to Coral Island. So that's what we're gonna do. I've got it already drawn out. We're just gonna mess around with the paint pens and have a good time. So I will see everyone tomorrow for that. Hopefully. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And until next time, you guys, have a good one.